First of all, tomorrow is Anzac Day. I know you're in Canberra. I presume you're heading off to one of the services. You were there on the Gallipoli Peninsula for the centenary of Anzac a few years back as Prime Minister. What's this day mean to you, and what do you think it means to Australians?
The chance to be there and to speak for Australia on that centenary day was one of the great honours of my life. Anzac Day, I think, is the highlight of our civic calendar because it commemorates the greatest gift that anyone can give to their country, that is duty and service, if necessary, unto death. Now, some 100,000 Australians have given their lives for our country. We must always remember their sacrifice, and we must always be doing our best to serve our country to the full. Hopefully, it will never come to war again, but we will only deter aggression through strength, not through weakness, and we will only be prepared to serve our country if we believe in it. And I think they're the things we remember on Anzac Day. We remember the sacrifice of our forebears, we remember the great strengths of our country, and we renew our determination to build on them.
Just on that point about believing in our country, there's the real sense we're being ripped apart by this debate over the voice. The submissions closed on Friday. I mean, I think a criminally short time for Australians to look at this legislation, debate this huge constitutional change and put a submission in. You were one of the people that did put a submission in. We saw the Solicitor General's advice land on Friday as well. It's only the advice they're showing us. It's not all the advice he's put in. Has that advice changed your mind, and what did your submission have to say?
Look, that advice has given me no confidence whatsoever. The Solicitor General did his best to minimise the dangers, but he certainly can't rule out the dangers because in the end it's not the Solicitor General who interprets the Constitution, it's the High Court. It's the High Court who decides what the Constitution means and not the Solicitor General. So look, I think this is quite a perilous time for our country. I think that one way or another, this referendum will leave our country damaged and divided. Really, I think the Prime Minister has gone about this the wrong way. Frankly, I think he would be better off pulling this thing rather than risking it failing. And Peter, let's just be clear what's happening here. If this referendum goes through, we will be establishing a power institution in our country whose membership is determined by ancestry. It will be a local version of the House of Lords. Now, the last time anyone in this country tried to establish a hereditary institution, that was in the 1850s, and it was William Charles Wentworth, and that was laughed out of existence as creating a bunyip aristocracy. All I can say is how times have changed, and frankly, the sooner we get back to treating everyone as equal, regardless of ancestry, regardless of religion, regardless of gender, the better for all of us.
Tony Abbott, I'll leave it there. Thank you for your time, and thank you too to the Ambassador.
Thank you.